I was walking by IWC and it looked so cool, so I thought, okay, let me just take the camera in. So I don't know what the event is. This, I suppose, could be this could be a normal day. If it is, it's very busy. And okay, so the CEO is being interviewed, and so it looks very cool. So I wonder what's happened to the race car there. I'm sure that's part of the show. In fact, why don't I take this round? How interesting. I wonder. Okay, so that's an example of a crashed Formula One car. How cool is that? So we go from a crashed F1 car to this. How cool is that? This looks like a non-crashed F1 car. But how cool, hey? Yeah, so it's very busy here today, and it has that vibe of excitement. There's a lot going on. What do you think? Okay, anyway, this is IWC on a normal work day. Isn't it cool? So we are inside IWC. Now, this is cool. This is so cool. So as we walk in to IWC, we are greeted with a Formula One racing car here. But you might have noticed there is a racing car over here. Now, I popped in here yesterday and this thing was smoking. It was on fire. Not literally, but there was smoke. There we go. We can see the look at that. Now that's for effect. It's not really on fire. Although I should have said it really is. And but they've done that to create the intrigue. But isn't it cool? That is so cool. And if I whiz over to this Formula One car that's not crashed, it's so cool. Right, we're getting away from the watches here, but because the boutique is so lovely, let's take a look at the watches. Now, okay, let's go straight into, I recognize some of these as new pieces. Now, the Pilot, oh wow, that's so nice. Right, so the 41 Pilot Chrono is one of my favorites anyway. If you see my other videos, you'll know that I like this watch. But that dial and those indices, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. All I can hear are alarm bells ringing for the bank account. This is damaged your wallet inbound. Oh my goodness. Aren't these just super? Oh dear. It's so, seeing watches that you actually like yourself. I find it difficult to film them sometimes because all I really want to say is, oh my goodness, I like that, I would like it. So everything about the watch, the build quality, the design, is right at it's my wheelhouse. It's exactly what I go for. And I think that's the 41 on the bracelet. So we've seen that a number of times. Now we're going to get to this new. It's a big Pilot, and it's got all that technology protecting the inner part and where the mechanism is. I don't know a lot about it, but there's all the information you need is right there. And it's striking, actually. I do apologise for the glare. That is my fault. And I mean, it's super. And of course, recently I videoed these, and the luminous this model, and I mean, don't they look so pleasing? So it is a little bright in here, but you can see how the contrast, the dial to the indices is so lovely. Now, This is a watch that I saw when I first came in, and it really grabbed my attention. The material, I wonder if we can see on the, because I suppose it, at first glance you might think this is titanium, but it has such an interesting luster and look about it. I wouldn't be surprised if that was something very, very exotic and special. But of course, this is feature rich. It's the chronograph perpetual calendar digital date. Fantastic. And I know straight away that I like it. And oh my goodness, this is exactly what I like myself. Oh, that is lovely. Oh my goodness. Okay, that is probably my favorite at Watches and Wonders by IWC, actually. I just love it. I'm going to pause there and take photos. So if I carry on here, we have some information about the movement, because of course IWC prides itself on the technology, the innovation technology, the design, but the sheer, oh gosh, that does look great, doesn't it? Yeah. So it's got that new shock absorber technology built in. I just love staring into these things and being in awe of the artistry, the mechanical engineering artistry. It's lovely. And of course we've got these ceramic pilots here. I do like these. And I love this bit of information here. If I hold the camera there, you can probably read this information. I'm trying to get the glare out of the way. There we go. I like that. I like seeing how an illustration of how the case is made. Isn't that delightful? Now, once again, the pilot, this one in particular, is one that I do like. I've seen a number of times, and I would like it. It's lovely. And of course, this complicated perpetual calendar. Isn't that nice? That is super. And I'm trying to avoid all the people, so I'll keep stopping and starting if I can't get into the watches. I do like the Portugieser. We have some gold pieces here. How lovely are they? Yeah. This is mechanical art. It's lovely. It's delightful. If you're a watch fan, this is what you want to. This is what you get into. Aren't they lovely? This watch I have known in production for, I have to say, about 2 decades. It might be longer, but that means that the design is so good. It is a classic, popular design. It is lovely. And you can get that on a bracelet now. It's delightful. Look at that. Okay, so we jump over to some complicated Portugiesers. And, oh wow. So this is a tourbillon retrograde chronograph. Sometimes I don't really need to know all the functions of the complication. For me, they are there to be discovered. I love it. And I think I've said before, oh, look at the color of this. Okay, this is a very pleasing colorway. I'm sure that this is going to be a fan favorite. Aren't they delightful? But as I was saying, I'm one of those people that would be happy to simply get the watch and then discover all the complications. I know that's a bit crazy, but that is sort of how I roll. Isn't it delightful? That is lovely. So I'm going to end with the Portofino, and this style, this type of watch, I've been looking at for years again, and it's something that has that timeless, feel once again. Any IWC fan is going to recognise these watches. For me, yes, that's an IWC Portofino. It's lovely. And I do like I can see how these appeal. Very smart, very, very elegant, very elegant. Okay, let me finish on these two Portofinos because they look so good. Aren't they lovely? Anyway, this is IWC Watches and Wonders.